Hey folks, welcome back. Thank you for joining me again this week. I'm back in Pattaya and I'm actually on Soi 11 off Soi Buakhao, or if you go the other way, it's Third Road. Yeah, it's Soi 11. I'll put a map up, show you where I am, but it's Soi 11 off Soi Buakhao. I come across this one a few weeks ago when I was staying actually at the Arbour, and I sort of walked past it and they had a sort of a special opening promotion. So yeah, I've got a standard room. I'm on the first floor, so yeah, I'll go and have a look around. There's a nice big car park you can park your cars for. It's quite a sort of basic hotel. There's no sort of swimming pool or gyms or anything like that, but it's quite a good price. And I say it is brand new, so yeah, let's go and have a look around and see if it's worth the money. So this is the car park opposite the hotel. Lovely big car park, didn't have any problems at all getting a space, and the grab drivers will pick you up from here as well if you order a motorbike taxi. So check-in, she had a little bit of trouble finding my booking to start with, but when she did, it was the normal sort of check-in procedure, sort of copy of the passport, 1,000 baht deposit. So my room's just here. Right, let's have a look at this room. So as we come in, there's somewhere for your suitcase, a couple of drawers, and a sort of a shoe cubby hole. A little bit of hanging space, but and a few hangers. And then we've got television, quite a big TV, probably 42-inch, no make on it. And then sort of a small dressing table area with a chair, a couple of remote controls, little mirror, hairdryer, and then we have a kettle, a couple of waters, coffees, no tea bags. Quite a sizable fridge, and it is on, and it's actually really cold. A couple of chairs and a table and some tissues, and then bedside units. Are they fixed down? They are actually fixed down. A couple more drawers. So there's only actually one bedside locker, or one bedside unit, which is a bit strange. So apparently this is a superior room. I'm actually on the first floor. Apparently superior rooms are on the first and second floor, and none of them have views. This is my view. As you can see, it's pretty much a room without a window. Yeah, because they don't open, then that's a brick wall the other side, which I've got to be honest is rather disappointing. Yeah, so quite a large air conditioning unit. And then we've got a bed, 5-foot bed I would say. It's quite a small bed actually. And then we've got the ensuite, which is another one of these big glass panels to see into the bathroom. Right, let's have a quick look at the ensuite. So we've got sink, mirror over. It's actually, oh, it's one of those illuminated ones. A couple of towels, toilet, hose, normal things. And then your shower, body wash and shampoo. Oh, so the shower is literally, oh, so it's just a wet room. It's a complete wet room in here. Yeah, so let's give it a go. Yeah, oh, and it actually leaks everywhere. Yeah, so that's not great. Yeah, as you can see, it is really new. This is a very new hotel. There's no card for your electric, it's just on the whole time. So if you turn the air on, I'm guessing it's going to be on the whole time. Right, we'll do the blackout test. but I'm expecting it to be pretty good because there is no daylight anyway. So we'll draw the curtains anyway. We go through the motions. All right, let's turn some lights off. Yes, as you can see, it's completely dark in here, you know, but as I say, it is, for all intents and purposes, a room without a window. So I'll draw the curtains back. And I'll just turn the lights off again, just to give you an idea. Yeah, so that is how it is with no lights on. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see, that's actually pretty dark without, so you're gonna have to have lights on the whole time. Right, let's have a look at the bed. Like I say, it's a 5-foot bed. Quite a large mattress. Yeah, it's quite a large mattress, just a mattress protector on top. It's not too bad actually, I'd say sort of medium. A couple of pillows, they're quite soft and springy. And you can see it's all very new in here. So yeah, that's not too bad. Right, let's do the long shot. There we go. Right, let's go and have a look at the rest of the hotel. So there's a small sort of kitchen area that you make drinks and things. There's actually a coffee machine. Water. Sort of a microwave and a fridge. Yeah, they seem to have a few snacks and things. So my final thoughts on the House Hotel. Well, this is obviously, it's either a brand new hotel or something that's been refurbed. I'm not 100% sure, but the room is pretty new. You can see that. It's quite basic. Yeah, there's not even sort of a safety box, which is a bit of a shame in a room. I'd expect a safety box at least. This is a superior room. Apparently superior rooms are on levels 1 and 2, and they all have windows that face basically onto a brick wall, so they're not really rooms with natural light, shall we say. And to get that, you need a deluxe room on levels 3 and upwards, and they're about an extra 200 baht. They do a monthly rate for here. This room is 18,000 a month, which includes everything, which is not too bad if the lack of natural light doesn't bother you. I mean, I couldn't stay here for a month, I must admit, not in this room. It's got a lovely big car park opposite, but there is no sort of disabled access or ramps. It's about 3 or 4 quite large steps up into reception. There is a lift once you're in reception, but obviously to get into the hotels, there is a few sort of steps. Wi-Fi, I put the Wi-Fi speeds up, seem to work pretty well. There's no sort of swimming pool or gym or outside area whatsoever. There's a little sort of kitchen area with a few snacks and coffees and things. And you could sit in there, I suppose, if you wanted to, with a change of scenery. And it has sort of tea bags and various other coffees and things. TV, it's a smart TV. It's quite a nice TV, nice picture. It's sort of an internet free view sort of package. Not the normal channels whatsoever. I think it was called Stingray or something. And I had a quick flip through, and there was a few things to watch if you wanted to. So the bed last night, the bed was actually firm, and I really didn't sleep very well at all in it. The air conditioning blows straight on you, and it's really powerful and quite noisy, and the fridge is quite noisy as well. Yeah, I ended up having to turn the air off, and the room, in fairness, does actually stay quite cool, so you're better off sort of doing that, I think. But yeah, I didn't sleep well at all. There's noise sort of in the corridors, and I think the person next door come home, maybe I think it's about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I could hear their television quite clearly through the wall. So yeah, so I think it's one of those hotels that shall we say. If someone's got a guest next door, you'd probably know all about it. So I think if I was to stay here again, I'd definitely go for a deluxe room. I don't like the rooms that don't have daylight. And again, I wouldn't have booked this if I'd known that. I'd have gone for the deluxe rooms. Because even now, it's like it's first thing in the morning, I've got all the lights on. I haven't even bothered drawing the curtains because it's like, it doesn't make any difference, you know. So. Yeah, so it's completely, there you go, it's completely dark. So. Check-in, I arrived about 12:30, I think, and she had a bit of problem finding my booking. Even though I booked through Agoda, it took about 20 minutes to actually complete the booking sort of process. But when she found the booking, it was all right, and it was a copy of the passport, 1,000 baht in cash, a few signatures, phone number as normal, and that's it. So what did I pay for this one? Well, I paid 1,048 baht, room only for the night, which is okay. But say if you wanted a room with a window, it's an extra 200. So you're looking sort of about 1,250 for a deluxe room, which in this area is not too bad because again we are now high season sort of thing. Yeah, it's not too bad. So yeah, let me know if you stayed here, and as always, give me a like and a share and a comment and all the rest of it. And I say thanks very much for watching, and bye for now.